Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi presents first ever National Creators Award, says award recognizes talent of creators community and their passion for driving a positive change. Government approved projects worth over 7,000 crore rupees under the Pradhan, Mantri, Janjati, Adivasi, Nyaya, Maha Abhiyan, PM-JANMAN in last 3 months. MEA says centre committed to early release of Indians duped into working for Russian army. India receives Measles and Rubella Champion Global Award for its exemplary efforts in combating these diseases. Maha Shivratri being celebrated across the country and neighbourhood. And in French Open Badminton, Indian duo of Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty storm into men's doubles semi-final. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the National Creators Award recognizes the talent of our creators community and celebrates their passion for driving a positive change. He said the potential of content creators can take India's branding to a new height at the national and international levels. Speaking after presenting the first ever National Creators Award at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi today, Mr. Modi said content creators are the digital ambassadors of India all over the world and they are also the brand ambassadors of Vocal for Local.
हम भारत से जुड़ी स्टोरीज को, भारत की संस्कृति को, भारत के हेरिटेज और ट्रेडिशंस को पूरी दुनिया से शेयर करें. हम भारत की अपनी स्टोरी सबको सुनाएं. लेट अस क्रिएट ऑन इंडिया एंड क्रिएट फॉर द वर्ल्ड. आप ऐसा कंटेंट क्रिएट करिए जो आपके साथी, आपके देश, हम सबका देश, भारत को भी ज्यादा से ज्यादा लाइक्स दे.
He said Digital India Mission has created a new world of content creators. An award winner, Abhiraj Bharadwaj, expressed his happiness on receiving the award.
जैसे पीएम सर ऐसे इतने बड़े मंच पर अगर अलग अलग सेक्टर्स के क्रिएटर्स को, जैसे फाइनेंस के, एनवायरनमेंट के, या फिर जैसे हमारे सेक्टर के क्रिएटर्स को अगर एक साथ लाकर उन्हें अवार्ड प्रदानित करते हैं, इतना पर्सनलाइज इंटरेक्शन करते हैं, तो ऐसे लगता है कि हाँ, इसमें भी स्कोप है, इसे हम एज अ करियर कंसिडर कर सकते हैं.
The National Creators Award is an effort to recognize excellence and impact across domains including storytelling and gaming, among others. The government has sanctioned projects of over 7,000 crore rupees under the Pradhan Mantri Janjati Adivasi Nyaya Maha Abhiyan PM-JANMAN in the last 3 months. Tribal Affairs Ministry said the PM-JANMAN, with a budget of around 24,000 crore rupees, focuses on 11 critical interventions through 9 ministries. It is aimed at improving the socio-economic conditions of the particularly vulnerable tribal groups with basic facilities including safe housing, clean drinking water and sustainable livelihood opportunities. The government has said that it remains committed to the early release of the national serving as support staff with the Russian army and their eventual return home. Addressing media in New Delhi, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal said New Delhi has strongly taken up with Moscow the matter of Indians being duped to work with the Russian army. He said strong action has been initiated against agents and unscrupulous elements who recruited them on false pretext and promises. The spokesperson once again appealed to Indian nationals not to be swayed by offers made by agents for support jobs with the Russian army. Union Cooperation Minister Amit Shah has said that cooperative societies play a crucial role in the country's development. Launching the National Cooperative Database in New Delhi today, Mr. Shah said the government is committed to further streamlining the cooperative societies. He emphasized that the database's launch will be a big step in making cooperative societies more transparent, cooperative and prosperous. The database includes information from over 8 lakh cooperative societies, facilitating efficient communication and informed decision-making within the cooperative sector. The government has approved over 1,532 crore rupees for upgradation of national highway projects in Gujarat. In a social media post, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari said the approval has also been given for construction of additional structures including pipelines in the 15-kilometre-long stretch of Vadodara-Surat section on National Highway in Bharuch and Surat districts of Gujarat. President Draupadi Murmu has said that women's empowerment is not a charitable mission but a roadmap to a country's progress. Sharing her thoughts on the occasion of International Women's Day in a national magazine, the President said without women's empowerment, no nation can ensure economic development and prosperity for all its citizens. The government has decided to reduce LPG cylinder prices by 100 rupees on Women's Day today. In a social media post, Prime Minister Narendra Modi informed about it. He said this will significantly ease the financial burden on millions of households across the country, especially benefiting Nari Shakti. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a 2-day visit to Assam. The Prime Minister visited Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve this evening. Mr. Modi also held a 16-kilometre-long roadshow. Tomorrow, the Prime Minister will inaugurate, dedicate and lay foundation stones of several projects worth 18,000 crore rupees from Jorhat virtually. The News Services Division of Akashvani invites applications from experienced candidates to be engaged as editorial executives and newsreader-cum-translators on full-time contract basis in its various regional news units across the country. Details are available at news.on air.gov.in/vacancies. The last date for receiving applications is the 19th of March, 2024. The Congress has released its first list of 39 candidates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi will contest from his sitting Lok Sabha seat, Wayanad. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor will fight from Thiruvananthapuram and K.C. Venugopal from Alappuzha in Kerala. Former Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh Bhupesh Baghel will be the party candidate from Rajnandgaon seat and Jyotsna Mahant from Korba seat in Chhattisgarh. The party has released the names of candidates for 6 seats in Chhattisgarh, 7 in Karnataka, 16 in Kerala, 4 in Telangana, 2 in Meghalaya and 1 each in Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura and Lakshadweep. The names were finalized by the Central Election Committee of the Congress. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. India has been bestowed with the prestigious Measles and Rubella Champion Award for its exemplary efforts in combating these diseases. The global award was received by Ambassador Sripriya Ranganathan on behalf of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare at American Red Cross headquarters in Washington. The Health Ministry in a statement said, this accolade celebrates the country's unwavering commitment to public health and its outstanding leadership in curbing the spread of these infectious diseases among children. It said despite facing numerous challenges, India has demonstrated remarkable progress in reducing measles and rubella cases and preventing outbreaks through a series of comprehensive interventions. The ministry added that measles and rubella partnership comprises a multi-agency planning committee, including the American Red Cross, UNICEF and WHO. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has noted that India and Japan today are convergent on the big picture and the key concerns. Speaking at the Nikkei Forum on India-Japan partnership in Tokyo, Dr. Jaishankar said India-Japan ties will draw strength from the larger activities together, especially Quad. He added that the inclination and ability to respond in a more coordinated manner has also improved, and the bilateral partnership has identified more avenues for increased cooperation as well. The External Affairs Minister called on Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida as he concluded his visit to Tokyo. President Draupadi Murmu will be on a 3-day state visit to Mauritius beginning the 11th of this month. During the visit, the President will be the chief guest at the National Day celebrations of Mauritius on the 12th of March. President Murmu will also hold bilateral meetings with President of Mauritius Prithviraj Singh Rupun and Prime Minister Pravin Kumar Jagannath. President Murmu will also witness exchange of important bilateral agreements that seek to further strengthen the robust bilateral institutional collaboration and capacity building cooperation between the two countries. Maha Shivratri is being celebrated across the country and neighbourhood today. The festival is celebrated to commemorate the marriage of Lord Shiva with Goddess Parvati. In Jammu, thousands of devotees paid obeisance to Lord Shiva at Pir Kho-based Jamwant Cave Shrine. A report.
For Kashmiri Pandits, the day is considered as the most auspicious and among festivals, the largest even above Diwali. Kashmiri Pandit community performed night-long Vatuk Puja at their respective houses in Jammu, while Jammuites paid their obeisance at Shiva temples across the region. Bhajan and Kirtan continued during the night. People across Jammu region celebrated Maha Shivratri and prayed at the Shiva temples. The temples are decorated on the occasion. The temples, management and social organizations made elaborate arrangements for free langar for the whole day. Sen Gulshan Rana for Akashvani News from Jammu.
In Nepal, lakhs of devotees from across the world are visiting Pashupatinath temple on the occasion. We have this report from our Kathmandu correspondent Shweta Singh.
Lakhs of devotees worldwide visit Pashupatinath on the occasion of Maha Shivratri today. A fair is organized in the Pashupatinath area to celebrate the day. Hundreds of people have put on stalls distributing free drinks, water, snacks and sweets for devotees visiting the temple. The entire temple premise is decorated with flowers, buntings and colorful clothes. Thousands of saints, nagas and sannyasis across the globe were present in the temple, giving blessings and seeking alms.
In Sri Lanka, devotees undertake a fast and pay visits to Shiva temples to pray. The temples are decorated befitting the occasion. A report.
Maha Shivratri is being celebrated in Shiva temples across Sri Lanka, notably in the Panchaishwaram temples. Among the Panchaishwaram temples, Muneshwaram is one, which is also the place where Lord Ram had prayed to Lord Shiva after defeating Ravana. On Maha Shivratri, devotees undertake a fast and pray through the day and night, while several paid a visit to Muneshwaram temple and other Shiva temples to pray on the occasion. Sri Lanka has a strong Shaiva tradition and boasts of ancient Panchaishwaram temples, which are integral to the cultural soul of Sri Lankan Hindus and is an important cultural connection with India. For Akashvani News, Ahmed Moin Farooqi from Chilao.
On to sports. In French Open Badminton, Indian duo of Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty have stormed into men's doubles semi-final. They defeated Thai pairs Supak Jomko and Kitinopong Kedren 21-19, 21-13 in a quarter-final match in Paris this evening. Satwiksairaj and Chirag will face South Korean pair of Seo Seong-jae and Kang Min-hyuk in the men's doubles semi-final tomorrow. In women's doubles, Trisa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichand will take on Chinese pair Chen Ching-chun and Chia Yifan tonight. In men's singles quarter-final, Lakshya Sen will be up against Malaysia's Loh Kian Yu tonight. Earlier, PV Sindhu lost to Chen Yufei of China 24-22, 17-21, 18-21 in women's singles quarter-final. In cricket, Women's Premier League 2024, UP Warriors have set a target of 139 runs for Delhi Capitals at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. Opting to bat first, UP Warriors scored 138 runs for 8 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. For them, Deepti Sharma was the highest scorer with 59 off 48 balls. For Delhi Capitals, Titus Sadhu and Radha Yadav bagged 2 wickets each. India were 473 for 8 wickets in their first innings at stumps on day 2 of the 5th test against England at HPCA Stadium, Dharamshala. Skipper Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill scored brilliant centuries this morning. The hosts now lead by 255 runs. Kuldeep Yadav on 27 and Jasprit Bumrah on 19 were at the crease when stumps were drawn this evening. Earlier, on day 1 yesterday, England were all out for 218 runs. Kuldeep Yadav claimed 5 wickets while Ravichandran Ashwin took 4 wickets and Ravindra Jadeja bagged 1. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi presents first ever National Creators Award, says award recognizes talent of creators community and their passion for driving a positive change. Government approved projects worth over 7,000 crore rupees under the Pradhan, Mantri, Janjati, Adivasi, Nyaya, Maha Abhiyan, PM-JANMAN in last 3 months. MEA says centre committed to early release of Indians duped into working for Russian army. India receives Measles and Rubella Champion Global Award for its exemplary efforts in combating these diseases. Maha Shivratri being celebrated across the country and neighbourhood. And in French Open Badminton, Indian duo of Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty storm into men's doubles semi-final. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.